37. What? I'm 37. I'm not old.
Hello, viewing several. Here we are again. First of all, thank you so much for the frankly overwhelming response to the Ado Unravel reaction. Not expected in the slightest. Didn't think that it would get that kind of a reaction from that many people. Obviously, as I suspected, she's a very popular, well-known, well-respected artist, so I probably should have expected something like that, but still, thank you so much for dropping by, for commenting, for making suggestions, for playing along with the Wife Loves Ken part of it. Just thank you all round. Really, really appreciate it. And in that vein, I'm going to check out something else by Ado. Lots of recommendations, obviously, and suggestions. There's probably a huge back catalogue, but I just went with one that came up more than once, and just the title intrigued me. So today I'm going to check out Crime and Punishment. Going with this, looks like the official release, the audio. I'm going to have an English translation of the lyrics up as well, because as much as I think I can appreciate and enjoy work by non-English speaking artists, I think it doesn't hurt to also know what they're saying instead of coming to it later and figuring it out after the fact. So for this one, I would like to also occasionally look at the English translation so I at least know what she's singing. Don't know what to expect here, because obviously Unravel, a very well-known song in its own right because of it featuring a Tokyo Ghoul. So when it comes to her own work, which I presume this is her own piece. If it isn't, forgive my ignorance. But if it is her own piece, I don't know what her style is, what kind of production, what kind of musicality and instrumentation is used. Just, I know vocally, more or less, what to expect, but otherwise I'm going into it blind. So yeah, let's get to it. Shit's a brick. I'm sorry. I have to go back. That. Oh, what an opening! That atmosphere, the build up, the atmosphere, and then, yeah, God, that screech, that sort of. Screech is a horrible word to use, but I can't think of a better one right now. But one. That's so powerful. That tortured wail of I don't know how, it's just this banshee cry, so much emotion, so much rawness, so much grit and a sharpness to it, but also you can just hear she's got such control and such power. Vocally she knows what she's doing. She's not just shouting, she's creating a real, that's why one needs to look at the lyrics, need to know what's being said here, because that doesn't sound happy. Okay, so Yamata Street in the morning stings my cheeks. I throw away an empty pack of cigarettes. My tiny little room with no place for me to even stand indulges the loneliness I feel. God, was this written by me when I was 14? I don't mean that in a mocking way, but God, this is not conveying happiness. Don't love my restless shrieking. oh wow, okay, don't look to the future, just live in the moment, something you can be confident in. Call out my name, touch my body, all I need is this, acknowledge me. Ooh, that's just, yeah, that's poetry. That's just, I mean, it's very, God, there's no ambiguity there. It's very raw and to the point, which, yeah, her vocals bring that out. Got to start that over again. This, ooh. What a great sound. And then she comes in with... Ooh. Oh, the grip. Oh God, that growl, that... Oh wow. And then... Ooh, such a beautiful tone. Ooh, and the musicality of it, almost discordant and chaotic, and just that guitar is just, ooh. Oh, every time she comes in with that, the break in her voice, it just feels like she's, I can picture almost like on a street corner in an empty room just crying out. And even when you move into this, softer almost in tone, but there's still that intensity. And the guitar. Ooh. Oh shit! God. Again, sorry, but I'm sorry for talking so much. The moving into the chorus, having that kind of consistent intensity, distinct from like the opening and from like the verse, because the verse has got that sort of that, like I said, the break in the voice, the way that it feels like she's straining and it could, you know, her vocal cords could give out any second, and then she just moves into the rhythm is like a soothing and soft flow, and yet with all the chaos of the guitar in the background and that continuing intensity. And a vocal, it's still, you know, you're not, I'm not like swaying in a sort of, this is a fun time, where I'm swaying in a just sort of, I'm being swept up in the emotion of it and the power there. And there, just closing out with that further just emotional display, the fact that her voice literally sounds like it's about to just fracture. It's chilling and it's really, really effective. Yeah, lyric wise, where were we? You know, I love you, I'm bawling all alone, it feels so pointless to be fumbling my way down the road at night, the cheap fluorescent lights of the ticket gate don't even give you a shadow. Oh God, that's a great line. There's just so much intensity and feeling in this. It's so bleak, but it's lovely. Again, her voice, whether it's straining and cracking and growling or just flowing more evenly as it did like in the chorus, the intensity and the emotion and the feeling is so apparent. It's right there on the surface. It's a hell of a thing. Wow. Loving the tone again of the guitar. The drums just... Ooh, the guitar's almost screeching like her, you know? Ooh. Oh. Go on, girl. You could almost sing along to this chorus because it's not too strained and too harsh, but it's still fraught with emotion. Oh, the gravel and the grit, I love it, I love it. But oh god, it just... You're gonna slap me again with... Ooh, the power. She's got such power and control. The whisper almost sounds like a threat. Any moment. Oh wow. Oh, that build. Oh. Okay, yeah. I mean... Wow. Just, I've said it about 50 times at this point, it feels like, but the intensity and the emotion, it feels so raw, it feels so... She feels like an exposed nerve. One moment there's that, always with control, always with like the skill and the practice of a real artist and a real vocalist, but the screeching, the almost nails on chalkboard effect of like where the voice feels like it's about to break, and then the moments where it becomes like a growl and a rasp, and then again back into the chorus when you had that sort of just her own less shouty, less harsh tone, just beautiful, just lovely to listen to, but still intense, still just punching out each syllable and each line like she's, like I say, I couldn't get the image out of my head of her just being somewhere just dark and foreboding, somewhere isolated and just howling at nothing in desperation, in sadness, in longing, and just the rawness and the emotion was evident throughout, and her vocal range and her skill vocally is so impressive. So yeah, please continue to give me thoughts, feelings, suggestions. She is somebody that I definitely need to and want to hear more from. So talented, such a consummate artist, because I can just sense that she's somebody who very much does what she wants to do. This is not something that's designed to get radio play, that's not designed to, crack the top 10 in, the traditional, I don't know, pop artist sense. This is a piece of art expressing a real emotion and a real time and a real place without any real concern for, how pleasant or fun or danceable or singable it is. It's just throwing it out there. And yeah, I respect that. I always love hearing people who just want to create their art the way they want to make it. So please give me more suggestions of what I can listen to from her. Okay, obviously, thank you so much for stopping by again. Give me those thoughts, give me those feelings, those suggestions below. Give it a like if you liked it. But yeah, goodbye forever.